Welcome back with us here on Super Achievers Making New India, powered by VoiceSwat. Tonight, our second Super Achiever is Kali Logistics. Kali Logistics Solutions operates in the niche segment of IT logistics. It has played a very pivotal role in reviving the logistics industry with cutting-edge technology, paperless trade, and digitization that have helped businesses redefine the way they functioned during the pandemic. Three spokespeople from Kali Logistics joining us here on the show. Let me quickly introduce them. Amar More, co-founder and CEO of Kali Logistics. Vineet Malhotra, co-founder and director, and Rajesh Panikkar, co-founder and director of the company, joining us here on the show. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Let's kick off tonight's interview with you, Amar. Your valuation in the last couple of years has grown multifold. Just run us through what that process has been and how, starting where you did to what the company is today, how that journey has been.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sunanda, for this question. In fact, it all started about a decade back. We have a very strong legacy from a very successful company called Kali Consultants, and after that, we saw that this logistics industry is the last dark continent for technology. We saw that there was a tremendous potential in bringing in efficiencies, security, compliance, sustainability in this industry, and that's how we started. It's a very massive industry, about 8% of world GDP. And we started with a vision of connecting these different stakeholders of the logistics value chain together, and then empowering them with our technology so that they can operate their businesses more efficiently. And as we speak now, we are present in about 6 countries globally across several continents, including North America, Europe, Middle East, Asia Pacific, Africa. We've got more than 4,500 customers across 35 plus countries globally. Something which is very unique for an IT company. We have got 2 recognitions at United Nations forums for the work that we have done, the innovations that we have delivered to the logistics industry, and we are also a case study in Kellogg's Business School Supply Chain Management book. But what makes us immensely proud is the work that we have done for India. We have actually propelled or helped India propel into top 5 ranks in what is called as electronic airway bill or electronic freight. This is a global ranking that is produced, and India is ranked about 5 or 6 depending upon the volumes that we have. So we have come a long way, and we just hope that we continue the good work that we are doing together. Created several firsts along the way. We are a case study in a booklet created by Ministry of Finance, submitted to Honorable Prime Minister. And apart from that, KPMG, when they came up with top 10 innovations in the logistics industry, we are part of that report as well.
Amar, most people, when you're saying IT or information technology, are talking services, but you've chosen to go the product route. So my question to you is, how are you making a difference as far as your contribution is concerned, both to the country as well as to the world of logistics?
Clearly there are several areas where we have made a significant difference, right? Let me just talk about sustainability first, okay? The whole logistics industry, if you take air cargo, it is accompanied by 30 types of documents, 124 copies of paper, right? And the technology that we have created eliminates a lot of this unnecessary documentation. So much so that at one particular airport, we save so much paper that is equivalent to, or that tantamounts to, about 1,500 trees per annum. So it's like, we are creating new forests, right? Then let's talk about security. Clearly by making information available to facilities like airports in advance makes the airports much more secure. We have eliminated truck queues to the tune of 90% at several airports, and that's what we are doing globally.
With 90% of India's cargo running on Kali's systems and 90 airports and ports globally operating from Kali's cargo community systems, it commands global leadership. Vinita, this question is to you. Could you talk to us about some of the pioneering work that you've done, the projects that you've done? What would you like to tell us?
So I think this is a very interesting question here. If you look at our tagline, which essentially talks of technology driven by transformation, and transformation which is enabled by technology. And we work with over 4,500 customers, and many of them are in Fortune 500. And what we've been able to do is quite a bit of pioneering work, trailblazing work in terms of the space that we work in, which is the trade facilitation space. So if I was to enumerate a few, if you look at in India, for the last 7-8 years, that we have actually, built, implemented, rolled out India's first multimodal cargo community platform.
Okay.
Now this same concept, which we have taken worldwide, and we're proud to have, implemented the first in North America, an airport community system in North America. We've also done something of a concept called a digital trade corridor, which enables 2 ports and 2 airports to get connected digitally. Now this is something that we have done between Mumbai in India and Schiphol in Amsterdam. Apart from this, we've also done work in essentially, working with SMEs, working with the government of India. And one of the things that comes to my mind is this whole concept of IGST refund for exporters, which used to be about 90 odd days, and we've brought it down to about 3 to 5 days in the port of Tuticorin in India.
Okay.
What we are also enabling is the world's first multimodal e-marketplace, connecting the logistics providers with logistics consumers. We're also doing in Asia Pacific, we've already implemented the first e-delivery order for maritime consumers, maritime logistics providers and the ecosystem.
Sure.
And you would see as we go along, several of these pioneering work to be obviously driven by technology from Kale's side.
The pandemic has impacted everyone, including businesses. How, though, has Kale Logistics perhaps used this to turn it into an opportunity of sorts? What can you tell us on that?
Because of the pandemic, and it was in the offing, the rate of adoption of technology, what used to be about 5 to 7 years, has all shrunk. And that's what we are seeing in the marketplace. Now, very specifically coming to in terms of what we've been able to do, I think we can attribute it to about 3 reasons. Number one, the tech adoption. And then when I say the tech adoption, it's the next generation technology or the deep tech which is driving it.
Okay.
So, you look at AI, blockchain, ML, RPA, OCR, SaaS-based applications, PaaS-based applications. I think we've got a potpourri of use cases which we've been able to bring to our customers, and that has driven all of this adoption of our platforms across the world. The second, and I think we've innovated very hard on this, is around business model. So traditional business models of looking at capex-heavy elements of customer buying products has all given up to a new order, which is essentially around pay as you use, and which enables smaller customers to rapidly come onto the platform and get the benefits.
Sure.
The third, and I think the most significant part of the overall strategy that we've been having, is to look at an all-inclusive element of adoption of these technologies by the market.
Kale has been recognized internationally for its exceptional work in aligning global trade and ease of doing business policies. The company has a very vibrant work culture and a unique management style that has attracted the best talent in the industry.
Rajesh, this last question is to you. The equation that I understand that you have with your employees, the employee-employee relationship, I understand it's very different from what you would normally see. So my question really is trying to understand from you, your employees, they're both stakeholders for their products, for customers, markets, processes, as well as internal culture. How have you managed to achieve this? What could you tell us?
All the employees, they are the major asset of the organization. It's a cliche, but for us it is very apt. because we are a product-driven company. So intrinsic knowledge about the software, the product, the industry is extremely important to us, and that can only happen if all the key stakeholders, there's a longevity attached to that.
Sure.
And the way Kale has been functioning is a totally different culture. We believe ourselves to be actually a family where there's a sense of ownership for every employee. The hierarchy levels are pretty blurred. Anyone can, approach anyone across levels if they have any issues or even if there are any ideas. And I myself have spent nearly 30 years now with this group, and most of my colleagues here have been with us since inception, and quite a few of them have been with us in some way or the other much before that as well. We are industry leaders in the organization, so that gives our team access to what are the latest business needs, as well as what is the latest in technology, so that we use all of them in our solutions in one way or the other.
With a mission to transform the world of logistics, Kale supports environmental sustainability as it has reduced 75% of carbon emission from truck wait times at the port, reduced paper-based operations at every port and airport. Kale is making tech affordable and accessible in the supply chain.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for your time here on the show.